Hi guys, thanks for tuning in. Today we've got Saf, our lovely model. We're going to be doing a Grecian style braid, which I'm really excited about. We're going to start by just prepping the hair. We've brushed it nicely and we are ready to start. So hope you enjoy the tutorial.
All you'll really need for this Grecian hairstyle are some bobby pins and a couple of simple elastics. So to start, just take a section up at the parting, and we're going to be splitting it into 3 sections and just treating it as if it was a French braid, really. This is actually a lace braid where we'll only be picking up hair from one side. So just to start, take the right section, bring it over on top and into the middle like any normal braid, the left into the middle, the right over, the left over, and now we're going to be sectioning off like you would a French braid from the top parting and down, over across and into the middle of the braid, the left over, the right over again, up the top, section with your finger, and over and into the middle. Now just carry this on down. Top tip for this lace braid is to bring it down, over and into the middle, and then just make sure that your left hand is always positioned framing the face, because wherever your hand is positioned is where the braid is going to follow, basically, if that makes sense. And just carry this on down. And resist the temptation to pull your hands back and round like you would any other braid, because we're going to be keeping this one all the way down to frame the face. Smooth out any hair as you go, just to keep it really nice and neat. You can always sort of mess it up later, tease it, and give it that sort of boho chic look. And there we have it. The finished braid. Just take your elastic to finish off. Tie it off nice and securely, especially if you've got extra silky hair, they can tend to want to slide off. So there we are. That's one side done. Now we're going to do the same on the other side, but before we do that, the front section of the lace braid, you're going to want to pancake. So pancaking is a braiding term, and essentially what we're going to be doing is just filling it out and giving it more volume. And it's a really great trick, especially for people who have finer hair. Luckily my model has super thick hair anyway, so it's just kind of adding even more texture and volume. But it works such a treat. As you can see, it just sort of frames her face really well. Okay, so onto the other side now, and we're just going to be doing exactly the same as before. So just section off from the top at the parting, and a handy tip is to take your forefinger and middle finger and just use it to section the hair. And once again, treat it like a French braid essentially, but just picking up from one side. So take over from the left side into the middle, the right into the middle, left into the middle, and then just start adding in hair. It's always good to keep the tension of the hair when you're doing something like this. Even if you want it to look loose, you can make it look loose later on. Give it that boho look, like I said earlier, which works really nicely for sort of events and, you know, summer parties, weddings, all those sorts of things. Good tip here, take your thumb and index finger again and just use it to grab up from the parting and from the side of the face and over. It works really well for this model's hair. Again, he's got very thick hair, and just to grab it really easily. Just remember to smooth out as you go. You can always tease it later. Just carry on that plait all the way down. This style really doesn't take that long to do. I mean, it's easier to do on a friend or a family member. But just tie off like before using your elastic. These elastics are super cheap. I got them on eBay for like £1 a packet. You get 215 a packet. So, you know, you can just sort of use them the once, but they go a long way. So, top tip. And there you have it, your lace braid. So once again, just remember to pancake up around the face again, just to frame it, give it that vavoom volume. And now we're ready to play around with the hair a bit more. So what we're going to be doing, as you can see, is I'm folding the braid up and round to the back of the head. Just make sure you've got it in the position you want, and then we're just going to secure it with some bobby pins. So here we are. We've got the bobby pins. My trick with bobby pins really is just to make sure that they're hidden if you can. I think there's nothing wrong with using as many as you need, especially when you have somebody with such thick hair who does need that extra hold. Don't always rely on hairspray, I'd say. Secure it nicely with the bobby pins. You can see this end here needs tucking in, so just tuck that round behind. And again, secure it with your bobby pins. Away you go. And you want to do the same with the other side. Tuck it round underneath the first lace braid. Tuck it in where you can. Make sure it's sort of hidden, that little tufty end. And take your bobby pins and secure. I like to just go around the lace braid and just sort of secure it a little bit more as well. You can tease at this point as well. Pancake where you'd like. Tuck in any little tufty bits, little rogue bits of hair that like to find their way out. And here I'm just creating even more of a frame to her face, basically. You can see it's a lovely sort of wave up around her ear and down. Really giving that sort of Grecian painting sort of look. Same on the other side. And we're nearly there. And there we go. That is your finished Grecian braid.
Thanks very much for watching, guys. This is the final design. As you can see, it's really Grecian, perfect for weddings, perfect for bridesmaids. It really doesn't take that long. As long as you know how to French braid, you can do this lace, no problem at all. Thanks so much for watching. Check out some links below, and see you next time.